How we doing, guys? I think we are live. Good, 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 good. So, if someone can do me a quick favour, just bob in the chat box if you can hear me loud and clear. For any guests who are listening tonight, do me a quick favour. Write your name, where you're from, just so we can see who's watching and who's listening. And then the goal for tonight is for the new people. This is for people who are taking a look at OrganoGold and the Elite Network for the very first time. This will not be a hype session. This will not be a pitch. What we want to do tonight is simply share some information with you guys about what's working and what's moving forward. And as you can tell, the name of the company is OrganoGold. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a screen share soon, but I just want to show you a few of the products. Okay, we've got real tangible products that you can taste and use. So all I ask, and I always say this in every single one of my presentations, is be open-minded. I can remember when I looked at this type of business and this type of industry for the first time, I was very skeptical, very closed-minded, very shut off to the idea of other ways to make money. Okay, and we don't want to shy away from that. You're probably on the call tonight. You want more money, and that's what we're going to look to help people with. And like I said, this is a call for the new people. For people that don't know me, my name's Josh Maskell. I'm from Leeds and I'm 26. And I got my start in this field of network marketing or whatever you want to call it. Around 3 years ago, I got my start with a nutrition company. I was fairly successful at that. I was able to build a 5-figure a month income, which for me was massive, because for me, I'm a normal average kid, and what I did, I listened to what my parents said and close friends, and I went to university. I went to study down south at 18 years old, and when I came back up, the goal was to go in the police. I've got a lot of family who serve in the police. When I came back, there just weren't recruiting, weren't taking on. There was no fast track. It was kind of in the middle of the recession, so I kind of took a step back, and I got involved in personal training. I liked that, but I kind of always wanted that little bit more. I always wanted to run my own business, but never had the money, okay, or the real original idea to go out and build that. So what I've been able to do is partner with companies like OrganoGold and build a distribution network. Okay, what you're going to quickly realize is that you can't buy OrganoGold in shops, online, or stores like that. It's sold by independent people. Okay, people like yourself who are looking at this for the very first time. And what I like about the industry more than anything is little risk, very little investment. You've seen an opportunity tonight that only costs £190 to get started. And what I love even more about it is that it's all performance-driven income, which means it's entirely up to you what you get out of it. Okay, you get to pick your value. You get to pick what you want to put forward and how much you want to go out and build it, because you can build this as big as you can dream it. Right now, we've got business in over 6-7 countries now, I believe, and we've got these types of platform where it's so easy to connect with people now. And what it's done for me at 26 years old, I call this the ultimate freedom tool. I'm working now from my attic upstairs. I work from home. I don't have a boss, but I've been able to create 5 figures a month from that, and that's all down to personal effort. Okay, but what this gives you is a level playing field. Okay, it's just a distribution method. And for me, what's even more exciting about OrganoGold is just how new it is. Okay, the company itself is only 6 years old, but the UK market's wide open for someone to come in and really build this brand. And everything has a starting point. And you're going to look at fast-growing industries tonight. That's what I'm going to show you. So what I'm going to quickly do, I'm going to bob a screen share on just so you can see this. Here we go. So as you can see, the name of the company is OrganoGold, and their goal is to bring the treasures of the earth to the people of the world. And this will make more sense as we go along. You're going to see along the presentation that the coffees and the teas are just the delivery system for what actually OrganoGold's marketing. But what we've always said is that this opportunity, specifically with OrganoGold, how I see it and what really drew my attention to it, is that it's an opportunity that's not limited to age, background, education, or skills. You'll see within our network, within our group of business partners, there's people from every single demographic. We've got traditional businessmen. We've got people who are professional athletes, stay-at-home mums, students, salespeople. We've got such a wide variety of people who are working the OrganoGold business. And what you've got to remember is it's all part-time to start with. The number one excuse that we typically get given is why they're not going to do the business is time. And I will work in a 12-hour day job. I was working a 12-hour day job as a PT, chasing the money. And I worked my part-time business around that, because all we do is recommend products and services to people every single day anyway. And like I said, at first I was very skeptical, but it's merely product movement through a system of distributors and consumers. And the greatest, uniquest part of what this is, partner of Organo Gold, is that you've got most of the profits is given back to performing members. Okay, what people explain of this is now it's a new economic model. Billboards, advertising, all these things don't work as well as they used to do. Everyone's now addicted to the internet, smartphones, all this stuff. And we definitely listen to what our friends have got to say. YouTube, Facebook, Angry Birds, Snapchat, all these platforms were created by our generation. And word of mouth is so powerful now. Okay, our generation is connected. And for me, this is a unique opportunity to put coffee, a product that people are already consuming, into those networks, okay, and look for people who are like-minded, who want to see that business opportunity as well. And we've all got handheld computers, and we can't leave them alone. I've been speaking to someone in Australia today, Canada, and we can speak to 60 different people in 60 different cities in 60 seconds. So it's never been easier to connect with people. And what we get with Organo Gold is we're the advertising agents, okay? So who do you know who drinks coffee and tea? Who do you know who likes to make extra income? So when I looked at this for the first time, all my friends are already spending money on Costas, Starbucks, Red Bulls, caffeinated stuff. People are addicted to caffeine. So I definitely saw a unique opportunity in this, and we got moving fast. And for me, you're going to hear this on most presentations. People are going to say it's the right time, but for me, daily consumables like you can see here, as coffee, as latte, as mochas, it's never been easier to share that. When I was first approached, it's a kind of a funny story, because at the time I didn't drink coffee, wasn't a coffee drinker, and didn't see the big fascination with it. But what I quickly got explained to me is that the things you like to do, okay, make those your hobbies, but the things that the world does, okay, make that your business. And that's a Warren Buffett mindset. And this company has reached its first billion collectively in sales quicker than Facebook, Microsoft, and Apple. And it's all based off sharing a free cup of coffee. And what we've got now is the ability to get ourselves centered around these fast growing industries. I've already discussed how powerful the internet is, home-based business. I just think the flexibility with this. I speak with people who make well over 100 grand a year traditional business, but they're kind of chained in, they're kind of prisoners to their work, and if they don't drive that, it stops. Whereas what you're going to see with this is you can set your own hours, set your own time, and work where you want. We tap into the health and wellness category as well. You're going to quickly see that people who are drinking our product are getting healthier and feeling better every single day. And obviously you've got coffee. And what I want you to look at before we move in is what's your plan? Okay, this is why I'm passionate about sharing this right now, is that, listen, I looked at it in one or two ways. You can either work more hours, okay, you can take another job, you can get a franchise, or you can partner with a company. I wanted abundance, okay? I wanted time, money, freedom, the ability to do what I wanted to do. And like we've already said, we have a product that everybody is already spending big money on. Tomorrow, take a look around. People are drinking coffee and tea every single day. Shops are opening up every single day, and it's a recession-proof product. And what if we could offer people a healthier alternative? Okay, would they make the switch to Organo Gold, or would they tell their friends about it? And all we've seen is that people are making the switch and they're referring it, and people who are smart are seeing a business opportunity in that. And what I want to explain now is why coffee and network marketing made sense to me. And because again, I was a skeptical. I was quite naive to the idea. I said, well, how the hell do you make money selling coffee? And I used to say, I asked the guy who brought me to the business, well, why are you doing that? And the reason why we're in the coffee business is that people are buying coffee, and they're buying it every single day, because people wake up and they desire coffee. And then you just take a look at the size of the European market, estimated to be worth around £104 billion in 2011. And the sales of daily consumables is where it's at. Okay, we have a product that anyone can sell. I read a recent article by Warren Buffett where he gave details on how anyone could amass a fortune quickly within the recession. Okay, we're moving out of that now, but what Buffett said was, okay, this is the #1 investor in the world, said you've got to put yourself around 3 industries, and they're tobacco, alcohol, and coffee. And the reason for that, I see that, is that it's recession proof. People are never going to stop drinking coffee, and they drink it every single day. And what we've got with Organo Gold is an opportunity to partner up with this coffee company for as little as £200, and you can earn money by giving away samples to everyone you meet in person, online, and you can do this business part-time. And for me, that's the magic, okay? The magic part-time, and you build it into a full-time residual income. So as you can see, coffee's a commodity, okay? It fared better than gold and oil last year. And you've got these other trends companies now. You've got Starbucks, Costa. Take note what these are doing. Greggs are now serving coffee. Everyone now is really working this coffee market. Starbucks have made it acceptable to charge up to £2.50 for a cup. McCafe with McDonald's, they followed suit now. KFC have started turning their restaurants, okay, which is known for serving fried food, into cafeterias, more or less, okay? They've got Wi-Fi. People go in there for coffee. Dunkin' Donuts, which is a bit of an American brand, they actually changed their logo from a donut to a coffee. Nestle, Subway, all these, okay, major companies are giving us some clues. So what makes our product special? And our coffee, like I said, is the delivery system for the real product that we market. And that product's called Ganoderma lucidum, okay? I wasn't aware of this herb prior to Organo Gold, so I'm not going to make out that I'm an expert, but all I know is when I drink this product, I feel good. And you could be the biggest skeptic in the world, and all we say to people is give the product a try. And our distributors, our business partners are willing to give that product away for free to start with, just to show you how good it is. Take the 30-day coffee challenge. Even if the business is not for you, I highly recommend getting on the product. It's given me greater productivity, improved my health, sustained energy, and a weird thing which I always say with this when I say coffee is sleep. My sleep's improved, and that's big for me. I work long hours. I'm really getting after this business. So and what I research is that Ganoderma it's an adaptogen. It supports health and longevity, and the cool thing about it for me, it has over 12,000 peer-reviewed, published papers independent to what Organo Gold is, in terms of that's someone who's looking at the herb Ganoderma lucidum independently, and that's big for me. So building for the future, as you can see here, Organo Gold have just invested $240 million in a Gano industrial park. So this to me just shows that it's building for the future. It's not a flash in the pan. It's a company that we can partner with and really build long term. 29 certifications. So you can just see here that it's a legitimate company. I just want to quickly share with you this now. We're starting to attract high profile people. Here we've got Greg Norman. Greg Norman's not going to put his name to anyone who's not legitimate. We've got here Ronnie O'Sullivan. So you can just start seeing that this is really building, okay, and it's building fast. And for me, right now, I want to quickly explain how we get paid. So you can hopefully see that it makes sense. You can hopefully see that we have a quality product, and I just want to explain now how you get paid. So the first way, okay, I always explain it. There's two things that we do, two nice and easy things we do. Number one, okay, we build a community of coffee drinkers. We want people using this brand, talking about this brand and sharing this brand. And I do that every single day. And I was never a big product guy before this. I always led with the business. But with this, it's a product that people are really open and talking about. And that's big for me. We can lead with a free sample. And the examples that I use why that's so effective, the sample-based methodologies, look at, if you can remember a company called AOL, America Online. They gave away free CDs. It was in everywhere. It was in magazines. They posted it through your door. And if you liked the service they provided, you'd want to know where to get more from. It's the exact same with this. People use our product, then they want to either use the product, okay, or they want to use the product to make some money. We've just seen that again and again. So the first thing we do is we build a community of coffee drinkers. The second thing we do from a business standpoint is we go out and we find business partners to teach and coach to build that community even bigger. Because this brand's going all over, and the cool thing with this is we're not guinea pigs. Every single country that Organo Gold have gone into, they've dominated the marketplace in terms of only wanting to capture 1%. The company's realistic in terms of it's not going to capture everything, but the market's that large, that big to go at that. They're only looking to capture 1% of the markets that we're going to. And what excites me is that the UK market's brand new. Most, if not everyone you speak to on a daily basis, when I go out and share this brand, do not know what OrganoGold is, and that's a position to be in. Okay, and we've just got so many success stories now that are coming through this elite network. And with OrganoGold, we've got pro athletes like Ben Kane. Okay, we've got stay-at-home mums, armed forces personnel really working the business now, and we're starting to attract high-level traditional business owners as well. So for me, that just shows the legitimacy of this. And like I said, it's the magic of part-time to start with. But in terms of getting paid, the first way that the company specifically pays is retail sales. You become a member today, you're going to get access to this product at wholesale price. So all you do there is you market that up, okay, up to 50% or whatever you want to market, and retail that product. An example that I use is I buy this at wholesale for £13.50. I sell it between £20 and £25. So I do that every single day. That's just coffee cash. And that just makes sense. People are buying that product. Why not buy it from me? I can offer them a healthier and a better alternative. The fast track commission is a commission which is paid for when you start bringing in business partners. Your business partners and yourself tonight, if you choose to get in started what we're doing, you're going to purchase the bronze promotional pack. Okay, and then you've got the chance, if you want to, upgrade through the packs. Okay, get back to the person who invited the call to discuss these. I'm not going to go, this is just an overview. I don't want to go too much into the packs, but the packs are going to give you more product to get started. Okay, you're going to quickly see that we've got a system in place that's so easy to use that the coffee is just gonna go. So really work with that. Okay, work through the promotional packs. The Jewel team, which is a commission paid to you every single week, is what I call team commissions. So when you start building a group of people, you start building a team, okay, we're going to look to find 2 people who are going to come in business with you and help partner up and work it. And once you've got your 2, you're going to be paid the effort, so you're going to be paid a commission of those 2 communities that you build all the way through infinity. And the business, OrganoGold, will pay you up to 20% of the least performing leg. Like I said, just a brief overview tonight. We can get you the compensation plan explained, so speak to the person who invited you tonight. Ways 4, 5, 6, and 7 have been paid, or what are called residual income. And this was something that I had to get my head around. I had to get my head around that I could leverage other people's efforts, for me helping them and introducing them to the business. I could be paid a lifetime amount of money. Okay, you build a business one time, and you get paid again and again and again. And some people call that residual, some people call that royalties. But that gets me excited. That gets me excited to really work the business. And when will people stop drinking coffee? 5, 10, 25 years down the line, people are never going to stop drinking coffee because it's not a fad. So the residual part of the pay plan pays you between 8 and 12%. And remember, this industry is fast growing. And this method of moving products through person to person is appealing. You've probably heard success stories. You've probably heard people in other companies that are not selling daily consumable items like us making a success. And what gets me pumped up and excited every day is that the UK is right at the forefront. But you've got to remember that everything starts somewhere. Red Bull, I always use that story. They weren't the company that you look at today 20 years ago. Okay, they started with no marketing budget. They would go to race meets, meet teams, meet racers, and give away free product. And now they own the Formula One team. So you can just see that everything has a starting point. And for me, this is the right place at the right time. We're looking for the right people now to partner up and really build the brand. Okay, you can get started with us tonight for £190. £190 is going to get you your bronze promotional pack, 10 boxes of coffee to get started and get you moving through those packs. And you want to be the first to get to get behind the brand. Not many chances do you get to partner with a company that's just getting going. Okay, and most people will tell you that it doesn't matter getting in the beginning, but you're going to have the chance, if you're looking at this from a business standpoint, to get market share of where we're at. And again, that gets me excited. So in closing, remember, you've heard the information tonight. This might be a second or third exposure to the business. Hopefully you've tried the product. Okay, if you want to get your questions answered, do so tonight. We would love to partner with what you guys are doing. This is definitely a new way to create income. I always say to people, some people you go speak to tonight, please don't do that because people don't know what they don't know. I always share the example that my mum taught me out of probably 2 or 3 business deals before going full-time with this. My mum likes her own Facebook photos. I always share this, and people don't know what they don't know. So this is another piece of advice, only take advice from someone who's in a better position than you. That's one thing that I always do now, and look up to work through that process. And this is real. It's working. We've got a tangible product that you can taste. And all we're looking to do is really go out there and build the brand and be the first to get behind it. So, like I said, get your questions answered. Connect with me on social media, or whatever you need to do, and get involved right now. Get that bronze pack. Get started. Get the first movers advantage, because there's a position, and the person who got you on the call will explain that if you get in right now, there is what's called first movers advantage, and that gets me excited. So, guys, get your questions answered. It's only been a very quick call. I appreciate your time, and see you all real soon.